Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy James. Today we're going to be reviewing my 2016 BMW 435i ZHP. Now I'm describing today why the ZHP is very special. It's only one of 100 made, and I have number 88. So stay tuned. I got something good in store for y'all. All right, peace. Okay, everyone, so let's start with what we see first, which is the exterior. Now, the ZHP comes with some particular BMW performance parts on the car already stocked. So I'll go over the front of the car first, work from the front all the way to the rear. So on the front end, of course, you can check out right there, the black kidney grills comes in with the car automatically. And if I zoom in close right here, you can check out the carbon fiber front lip in performance style. Looks pretty good right there. Just want to get it in close so y'all can see the real carbon fiber. I know it's a little dirty right now. Once I get it cleaned up, it'll look really good. So have to excuse the mess. It does come with the xenon headlights there. It isn't the LED headlights. So these are just the regular standard HID headlights there with the halo rings that BMW is known for. Go around to the side here. Now these, if any of you all know about ZHPs or any BMWs, these are not the stock wheels that come on this car. These are actually from an M4. So the specs on these wheels are 19 by 9 in the front. I think it's a 35 offset. And then the rear is going to be 19 by 10 with a 38 offset. Those offsets may be off slightly. I don't have them memorized, but they got one reason why I chose these wheels, I bought them off the Beamer Post forum. One reason why I chose these wheels is, one, I wanted bigger size than the 18s. They came on the car stock. I didn't think they were big enough. And then two, I really like these wheels and they really show off the brakes. Because if you got performance brakes, you kind of want to show them off. You spent the money for it, you kind of want to show it off a little bit there. So they're very aggressive, very concave. Sometimes it's kind of tough to get it on the camera, but you can kind of see right there the concavity of the front wheel. And let's check out the rear. Let me get it from the back. Well, excuse me. So get it right there. You can kind of see the concavity a little bit. Right there's a pretty good shot. So that's one of the reasons why I went with these wheels. What they're wrapped in, the tires, I went with the Firehawk Indy 500s. Now, there was a lot of good reviews on these on Tire Rack. So that's kind of really one reason why I went with them. Also on the post and the forums, a lot of people said they were really good, really sticky, aggressive looking tire. As you can see, they look really aggressive tread. So I had them on for about, say, a little over 1,000 miles. So I would say overall they're pretty good. Maybe doing a more detailed review on that later. So getting towards the side here, there's not really anything truly unique from the regular 435, other than you got the M Performance side strip here, which is pretty much just a stick on from the factory, but it looks pretty cool, so can't really complain there. Oh, one thing about to forget, since I'm talking about the wheels, gotta talk about the stuff that's behind the wheels, which is the M Performance brakes. 4 piston in the front, 2 piston in the rear. Blues, trying to get the M emblem right there. It's kind of tough to get with the wheel on the way, but you can kind of see the deal. I really like the brakes, real strong bite. Only thing I don't like, they squeal a lot, and it's known for these wheels to squeal a lot. So just something that's kind of irritating. Go around the rear here. This is another piece of carbon fiber piece from BMW. The rear lip here, it is pure carbon fiber. It looks really good. Sometimes it's kind of tough to show some of the stuff on the camera, but you can kind of see here how it looks. One thing I thought was really weird at first, but somebody they explained it to me, was you see how far it's off here? See how it's not really on the back of the lip? Because usually when you get lips, some people mount them back here. But if you kind of look at it from here, see how it kind of just lines up perfectly with the actually rear trunk of the trunk lid. So I think that's what they were going for. And kind of when you're driving on the street, it kind of does look correct versus it kind of hanging far back off the trunk. So I kind of understand why they did it. You know, at first it kind of bothered me, but now I've gotten used to it. Coming back to the rear, this isn't really an upgrade, but you got the M Performance license plate here. I didn't go with a carbon fiber. I felt like, why spend, because this one was I got about 35 bucks off of like Amazon, I think, or something like that. The carbon fiber one I couldn't find it no less than 100. So it's like, why spend an extra 70 bucks for a piece that most people probably aren't gonna notice? I mean, I would notice it, but say the 70 bucks for other car mods, you know. So going to the rear here. Another thing that's unique about this car that comes with its stock is gonna be this rear diffuser here. So the rear diffuser, the middle piece is matte black. The rest of the diffuser is gonna be body colored paint. And this is black sapphire metallic paint, in case anyone was wondering. So you got that black sapphire metallic paint here. And then it also comes with the M Performance exhaust. You can see the M right there embedded on the tips. Exhaust actually sounds pretty good. So I'm actually gonna give y'all a little exhaust clip right now. All right, everyone, about to get y'all the exhaust clip real quick. All right, so that's about everything that's pretty unique about the outside of the car. Now we're gonna go to the inside of the car, the interior, check that out. There's not really much in here that's gonna be very different from a standard 435. So as you open the door, excuse the floor mats, you know, this car is lived in and is driven daily, so it's not gonna be crisp. All right, so got the regular seats, two person memory here. You know, it's got the side bolster in here that can hold you in tight, squeeze you, or, you know, keep it kind of loose if you like that. However you like it, you can set it up that way. It's got the M Performance steering wheel, of course. It comes pretty stock on all the 435s with the M Performance, with the M Sport package. You know, it's got the let's get in the car here. It's got the weave here, the little silver weave. I kind of like it with this blue line that kind of goes around, kind of travels around the car like that. So I kind of like it. Part of me thought about changing it out for carbon fiber, but I think I kind of stick with it. I think sometimes people go carbon fiber crazy, make everything carbon fiber. Kind of looks a little cheesy sometimes, but you know, to each his own. Other than that, like I said, there's not really nothing very different that's very unique on the inside about this car. There are some things that they did take away, because this car is very focused on performance, which our performance part of the car will be the next section I'll go over. But as far as interior features that may be missing, may be included on a lot of other 435s, right here you usually have a heated seat option. On this ZHP, because it is performance based, it is performance focused, no heated seat option. I was told that you can add it in, but with me being in North Carolina, it's not really that cold a lot, so I don't know. I'll probably want to install that. Another option that I was very disappointed to find out that's missing is no heads-up display. Now I feel like BMW kind of cheaped out. Like, come on, man. Like, why didn't you put a heads-up display? Like, this is a pretty expensive car, no heads-up display. So you kind of got the regular stock analog gauges here. I do know you could put the 6WB cluster in, get the digital gauges. The only thing I don't like about that is the only time you can see a digital readout of your speed is in sport mode. So you got to drive around in sport mode all the time in order to get a digital readout of your speed. Otherwise, it's just digital you know, the stock gauges, they're just digital. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if it's worth the $1,500-$1,600 they're asking for the cluster upgrade. Not sure about that, if it's really worth it. I can spend $600 on a lot of other things besides getting just a digital cluster. So is it really that big a deal? I don't know. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Not really sure. Other than that, it's not really not other things unique about this car on the inside. Well, it does have the Harman Kardon sound system, which you can get in any BMW. Sound system does sound great. You do have to mess with the settings a little bit to get it to sound right, but all in all, I think it sounds great. Now we're gonna get into the performance part of the performance review of the car. We're gonna talk about performance. All right, since now we're gonna talk about this performance, first thing I do is look underneath the hood. So let me pop the trunk here. Let's find this little latch. Oh, that's right. One thing about BMWs, you gotta hit it twice. So let me go do that right now. Which I don't understand why you have to hit it twice. Like, who wants to just pop the trunk? Who wants to pop it once and then just have it sticking up and not open it? I don't know. Y'all have to explain to me why that's the logic. But this is the engine. This is the N55 inline 6 twin scroll turbocharged engine. Twin scroll, not twin turbocharged. So it's got one turbocharger. From way it was explained to me, 2 spindles on the inside, one small, one big. Twin scroll turbocharger. Since this is the ZHP car, it does come with the M Performance power kit. So that M Performance power kit adds 35 horsepower, 32 pound-feet of torque, decreases the 0 to 60 time by 0.2 seconds. From 50 to 75, you get a half-second decrease in acceleration. So it's pretty good, significant bump there. It comes with this car stock. I do believe the M235i comes with the same exact setup. So it's good for around 332 horsepower, no, 335 horsepower, 332 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60, you know, giving traction anywhere. I've seen people get 4.5, 4.6 seconds to 4.8. Just really depends on traction, time of day, elevation, you know, all that stuff. But as far as the kit, you get an M Performance tune, and this intake here. Now this intake does have an opening in the box here. It allows a little bit more sound, a little bit more intake noise to be put out in the car. I say compared to a regular 435, you do hear a little bit more intake noise. I do have plans on replacing it with a CTS turbo intake. I heard those intakes are very good and not throwing any CELs, not throwing any check engine lights. So I do plan on probably swapping this out for that, just to get a little bit more intake sound. I'm not trying to go too crazy with the car as far as my future plans, but I do appreciate the sound and the power that I have from this. So really do like that. So that's about it with the engine. I already kind of went over the exhaust and the brakes. Another thing about this car that is kind of unique, it does come with the track handling package. So the track handling package includes, most BMW stock comes with an open diff. This car has a limited slip diff in the rear. So that is something that's very unique about the car. You can really feel it pull you around the corners when you're accelerating out of the corners and into the corner. It also comes with the M adaptive steering, and also the M adaptive steering and M adaptive suspension. So let me see if I can get the options to come up for y'all, so y'all kind of see what the options are. Let's see, you go down in the menu, vehicle settings. Is it in settings? Hold on, now that's the sport display. Oh, another thing, since you do have the M Performance kit, the sports displays here, hope y'all can see that there, it does go up to 400 horsepower on the display. So that's something else you get with the M Performance power kit. They kind of upgrade that as well. So that's something else that's kind of unique. Let me see, where can you, because there's an option in here, you can adjust what your sport and Sport Plus down here on what it controls. Give me a second here. It's been a little minute since I messed with it. bear with me. I want to say it's in vehicle info though. It's not there. Oh man. Let's see. Man, I can't think right now. Let me see if I put it. Man, it's gotta be in these. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Y'all bear with me, man. I know. That's vehicle settings. That ain't it. Onboard info. Owners manual. Quick reference. Efficiency dynamics. Quick reference. No, that's not it either. Man, I can't. It's gotta be in settings, right? GPS, software, profiles, lighting, climate, speed, tone, connections, touchpad, language, control, display, instrument cluster. Maybe, I think I know what I gotta do. Hold on. Let me start it up. Let me hit the sport mode. Let's go with the sport mode options. See what the options are. Man, I'm gonna have to. Should I edit this out? This is a little embarrassing here. So let's see. I can't remember where this junk is at. Vehicle status. Man, y'all bear with me. Give me a sec. All right, y'all. I'm back. I found it. I don't know what I was thinking, man. So you go to the main menu, settings. Driving mode. I don't know why I didn't see driving mode. So you got configure sport, configure eco pro. All right. So if you want to configure the sport, click on that. So when you click the sport icon, which is down here, you can configure if you wanted to control drivetrain and chassis, just the drivetrain, or just the chassis. Or you can do both. Or you can do all, or just individual. So if you kind of like the way it drives, the drivetrain reacts when you hit sport, but you don't kind of like the bumpy ride, the aggressive suspension, or the steering feel, you can just get the drivetrain increased by just hitting the sport mode and leave the rest of it in comfort. Or you can just take it all the way to the max it all out and do that. So it's pretty configurable. I kind of like it like that. I got it set for both. I do think the artificial steering is a little fake. It's a little heavy. I know everybody has their quirks about how the artificial steering feels and this and that, and hydraulic was a lot better. I mean, for day-to-day driving to and for work, stuff like that, it's not too bad. But if you do some canyon carving or any kind of real track work, so I have heard a lot of people like the comfort steering better than the sport steering. Just the artificial feel. Some people like, some people don't. To each his own, configuring the Eco Pro. When you go on the Eco Pro, it can tell you, you put speed warning in, so you go over a certain speed, it'll beep at you, tell you, hey, slow down. Why are you going so fast? You got the climate control, like you can control how much, the AC or whatever's coming out at you. To control the coasting, how much it's gonna tell you. So basically, the Eco Pro is pretty cool. I may do a test on that to see if it's really worth it to run the car Eco Pro. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see that. I may do like a little test of me going back and forth to work for a week using Eco Pro, using without Eco Pro, see if it's really working, seeing how much I really save. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see that. I'll definitely do that. Because I'm kind of interested in it as well. I have used it. I don't really like how it bogs the engine down. This is a performance car, so kind of want to use the performance. So that's about it as far as that. All right, y'all. So that's about everything about the car. As far as my little review here. So I appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all spending a little time out your day to listen to me review my car. I will be having some other videos coming in, talking about the car, talking about future miles that I'm gonna be doing. So, and one question that I know that a lot of people are gonna ask, am I planning on lowering it since I threw the wheels on it and there's a little bit of wheel gap there? So, my answer to that, and I've been telling everyone, right now my plans is no, because I'll see if I can show y'all this. This front lip, as I showed y'all, it's pretty aggressive. So let me, pretty aggressive there already. And this is stock height. if I lower it, that front lip's gonna be, I already scraped quite a few things now. Even getting out my garage from work, I kind of scrape. So as you can kind of see if I can get y'all a little view underneath it. See right there, it's already kind of scratched up as is. This is carbon fiber, so if you crack carbon fiber, you got to replace it or just take it off. So I'm a little worried if I lower it anymore that I may start scraping more and more and more, and then it'll take that one big scrape that may crack it, and then I'm gonna be pissed. So I'm a little worried about lowering it right now, even though lowering it would make it look kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But appreciate y'all taking this time to review this review with me, and I'll holler at y'all later. All right, peace.